This is the world of company secretaries. On this channel, you can watch interviews with company secretaries across the world. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. End of the day, you are proving that a company secretary can be a successful management consultant, which is the message we also want to drive to students. So, how did you start this journey? In the sense, when did you think of taking CS, or how did you take CS?
Okay, that's something surprising, and I don't know if students definitely like listening to it. But yeah, now that you have asked the question, I'm surely throwing some light about it. The course CS, frankly, was understood when I was doing my plus one, plus two. Whenever we speak about the course CS, they used to say that, oh, it's like a sister for a course like CA, because the valuation was always low. When we speak about CS, a lot of people wouldn't have heard. I'm sure that as a student, a lot of us would have heard that, oh, is it computer science? Oh, is it something related to engineering? Oh, is it something related to a course which is somewhere they drew that in a way where I was not very excited about. Then why did I do it? It was definitely not out of choice. I thought anyway I'm doing degree, one other professional course can add value. So I did it because I knew that regular MBA was already dead in the market. I wanted a professional course. So when I took this professional course, I was not very excited or not very keen. But trust me, when I took this course, I was happy for only one reason. In every layer, we had management papers. And that
Yes.
management papers was a killer to me because I was super excited when those topics were being learned. So it was not definitely by choice, it was by force, I can call it. I entered this course. But this course fascinated me, and which is creating an excitement even for today. Trust me, even my membership number today is more precious to me than any other things as such. But that journey was by force, is what I can call.
Now, that's really nice to know. And what I can catch from whatever you said is that MBA was already dead when you took up CS, and that is why you wanted a professional course. I think that is the tagline every student should catch in whatever you said. So, coming to your days as a student, because see, now for anyone who's watching this interview or anyone who meets you, you come across as somebody who has his own firm and you're having your own company, you're advising different clients from different sectors, you're a management consultant. Yes, but you must have had struggling days as a student, especially while studying quite a challenging professional course like CS. So, if you could throw some light on that, I think students will understand that they are going on the same journey and they are on the same boat like every one of us.
Okay. So maybe one thing which I did differently as a student was, for sure, the excitement for me was more on understanding the core rather than looking just for marks. See, irrespective of it, the moment you become student, passing or your target is always there. I'm not denying on that. Even I had targets that at least 60. For me, I didn't keep it as 50 because I know that when I write for 60, I'll get 55. So if I target for 40, I'll be ending at 35. So that's why I took a target of 60. So for me, 60 was important to ensure that I get it on the numbers and take it ahead. But for me, frankly speaking, I didn't study the way a routine company secretary student does, where you start from a first chapter, connect it with each chapter, understand, revise, where I looked at as a subject was very simple. What is it adding value when I'm learning? So that made sense when I'm learning because that created an excitement. I'm sure, Alok, as the faculty, when you're teaching, you'll always be connecting with your student days, what you
Correct.
understood. Because a lot of time when I used to teach CS students as well, in between I had a stint about it. Every time that got connected, because what I learned with the basic, with an example, with a reality check, with a practical life scenario, made more sense, and I still remember those things than those I studied for marks. So as a journey, it was definitely not easy. It was a tough time. It was nightmare because I took a target of 60 and from there I need to cross it. But if you ask me, did I make it? I made it in one simple way. My average was between 55 to 65% for all the subjects. So I was able to clear throughout. But where I was stuck was when I went behind the journey of understanding the subject into real life, and when I'm running behind marks, that's a juggling every student will start going through. So my suggestion to them is, start studying to understand, and before exam, ensure that you are writing for marks. It should not be like you'll start for marks and then before exam you will start understanding, let me go with the knowledge now. That's a wrong conception, and that's exactly where we get stuck. So ensure the other way around. I'm sure you'll enjoy, and clearing will become much easier.